border to border. Keep up with Jiggy online at jiggyjaguar.com.
Yes, it is iHeartRadio, AM, FM, 247.com, TuneIn, iTunes, Radio Loyalty, and we are going to go to our next guest. Mikayla King is going to be with us here in just a few seconds. She is going to join us on Skype audio, and we will be chatting with her here in just a few moments as the Mario music makes its way into the building. And waiting on Mikayla King, there she is, and we're also going to go grab our co-host, Jay Bird Wells, get her in here for this presentation of iHeartRadio and AMFM247.com. And Mikayla, first of all, you are a heck of an individual. First of all,
thank you.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. We're getting connected with Jay, but go ahead and give us some details here.
Sounds good. Well, I've been singing since I was 5. My family used to travel and sing across the country, so we did that, and I always knew that I wanted to make music. So from the time I was around 10 years old, the best piece of advice my parents had ever given me was, if you really want to make a career in this business, you need to start writing your own music. Singers are a dime a dozen. You need some originality. You need to have that triple threat. So I started writing, and when I was 18 years old, I signed my first recording contract. And here we are today. I'm still doing it.
Awesome. Mikayla King with us today, and Jay has joined us here on Skype. And Jay, you always try to do as much digging up on our guests as humanly possible. What did you find about Mikayla?
Well, I found that she needs to update her Facebook page on her YouTube page.
I've been kind of slacking on YouTube, haven't I?
Yeah. I looked you up on YouTube, and when I clicked on to go to Facebook, it wouldn't take me to Facebook.
Oh,
but
goodness.
I enjoyed your video. That was pretty sweet.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So I just signed with a major management company, Tony Rubino, with Rubino Artist Entertainment out of Miami. And so we are going to be shooting professional music videos after I go in the studio with 28-time Grammy Award-winning producer David Morse in a couple months. So you can expect to see some updating of my YouTube very soon.
Mikayla King with us today. She joins us here on iHeartRadio, AMFM, 247.com. And an amazing.
Pretty. She's pretty, she's a good writer, and she's a good singer.
See, there you go. That's
man.
you got the hat trick if we were playing hockey there, Mikayla. Now you have won some awards, the Independent Music Tone Awards 2016 for Rock Artist of the Year, Best Performance, and Rock Original Song of the Year. Tell us a little bit about these awards, Mikayla.
So that was very exciting and definitely one of the best moments of my life. The year before was the first time I had been, and I was nominated for a couple awards, but I didn't win. But I still got to perform, which was an incredible experience, just being with so many other artists. And, you've got record labels in the audience, like Atlantic Records, and it's definitely quite an experience. So to come back the following year and, one thing is to be nominated, but to win not only one award, but in all of your categories, it's just an incredible feeling. It shows that all of your hard work is actually recognized, and it's very much appreciated. So I want to thank the fans, whoever's listening right now, for voting for me.
Now, Jay, do you have any questions for our guest? I don't know if Jay can hear me. She might have froze there on Skype. Mikayla King with us today. She joins us live in a broadcast. Now, tell us a little bit about signing with some of the different folks that you've worked with.
So I signed with Light Records when I was 18, and at the time I didn't really know exactly what I wanted. So it took me some time. I took some time off from that just to kind of find myself and write some of the best music I've written. And back in 2012, I ended up signing with Vision to Destiny Records. And what I loved about them is they don't make you stick to one genre. They made, they embraced my creativity and allowed me to be the artist that I am and explore different genres, I wasn't put in a box. I was, able to create my own image and, just everything that an artist dreams of. My producer, Terry King, who is actually my father, he worked with some of the greats like Paul Anka, Bobby Goldsboro. He was a studio musician in Nashville, performed at the Grand Ole Opry. So needless to say, I have very, very big shoes to fill, and it was a pleasure to be able to work with him. And he's still my producer. My latest and greatest, When I'm With You, is all him on the music. So that was quite an experience. But last year they decided to close the doors and kind of retire. So I'm exploring my new options and working with Tony Rubino and David Morse this year. So I'm excited to see where this is going to take me.
Fantastic. Now, Jay, jump in there. I know you've probably got some questions for Mikayla.
Where all are you touring this next year?
So this year we plan on going everywhere. I believe we're going to start around where I live in Indiana and travel up and down the East Coast. And then hopefully the following year I'll make it to the other side. So I'm very excited.
Cough, cough. Kansas?
Definitely. I lived in Colorado for a couple years, and I remember driving through Kansas, and it's like they need definitely need some music out there.
Yes.
Some more attractions.
Kansas kind of sucks. We got Mikayla King with us today. She joins us live here on Skype audio, and Jaybird Wells with us today, our co-host for the hour here on iHeartRadio and AMFM247.com. Mikayla, how do we find your videos and your music and everything?
So you can go to my website, MikaylaKingInc.com. I'm on Facebook, on YouTube, and Instagram, all those at Rockin' Mikayla 13. But all those links are on MikaylaKingInc.com.
Awesome stuff. Now, what do you make of social media? How has that helped you or hurt you or impacted your career?
So I get asked that a lot, and I love social media. This is how I pretty much gained most of my fans. So what we do, instead of releasing albums, I started just releasing singles. And with that, for every up-and-coming independent artist, you want to make sure that you're getting your there and people are, paying attention to you and having something new and exciting to look forward to all the time. That's important on social media. So what I found, and I've influenced a lot of other artists to do the same, they may go into the studio, record a CD, but they're only releasing the singles off of that CD until all the singles are out, and then they release the CD. So this way you're building your fan base and giving them something to look forward to.
We've got Jaybird Wells with us today. Mikayla King joins us as well on our big broadcast here. And Mikayla, tell us about some of the plans for some of the videos and different work that you've got coming out.
Well, without giving too much away, my previous release, I Love You, But I Love Me More, we plan on creating that music video down in Miami Beach and in front of possibly the Versace mansion. It's going to be very, very fun. I don't want to get too much away. Have to watch out for it.
Mikayla, what kind of merchandise do you got? Do you got hats and shirts and stuff? What do you have?
Hats are going to be coming. I have T-shirts, I have my CDs and autographed pictures available. I have guitar picks, all kinds of good stuff.
We've got Mikayla King with us today. She joins us live here in our broadcast, coast to coast, border to border, on TuneIn, iTunes, and Radio Loyalty. We are going to go to listen here to Mikayla King and some of her music. You have some incredible stuff. First of all, tell us a little bit about "I Love You, But I Love You More."
So this is kind of my female empowerment song. Everybody in a relationship tends to love the other person more than they love themselves. And I think it's very important that you love yourself first. I love you, but I love me more. And that brings out the best side of you, like a phoenix rising from the ash. You can't wait for your life to pass. That's some of the lyrics from the song. You have to rise, be the best version of yourself so you can be that better person for somebody else.
Well, we're going to do this. We're going to play the track. It's Mikayla King. It's "I Love You, But I Love You More." And we are going to put you guys on hold, and we will be back here in just a few seconds on Skype audio. And here it is, Mikayla King, "I Love You, But I Love You More." It is the big broadcast. That is Mikayla King, "I Love You, But I Love You More," and it is the big broadcast, coast to coast, border to border. We are going to go back to Mikayla King and Jay Bird Wells on Skype audio, and as we wrap up here, Jay, what other questions do you have for Mikayla King before we let her go for today?
Well, first off, that's a 5 cup of tea out of 5 kind of song.
I love that expression.
And I should have found that song about 5 months ago. That is pretty good advice.
Awesome. I love it. That's what I want to do. I want to inspire people.
It is
We
Mikayla
all have
King.
that song that we can relate to.
Yes, definitely. Well, Mikayla, before we let you go, how do we find you online and pick up your stuff and everything else?
Yes, find me on MikaylaKingInc.com. All of my social media sites are there. I'm very interactive on Facebook, facebook.com/rockandmikayla13, on Instagram, YouTube, you name it. And, of course, add me on Snapchat as well, at rockandmikayla13. And I'll be sure to send you guys some merchandise as well.
Awesome. Awesome stuff. Well,